What we've seen in the last 9 months in the Arab world is this tremendous political upheaval, but we haven't seen a policy follow through. It seems to me that the protesters, the people who've taken to the streets in the Arab world, have difficulty following through in political channels. They are not really able to articulate policy alternatives, and the politics that seem to be unfolding aren't about ideas. And this is true in the elections that just took place in Tunisia. This is true in the elections that will take place in Egypt starting at the end of November, and so on. That for all that it's about change, it's hard to tell what, in policy terms, the change is about. And so while this paper was conceptualized before the political events of the last 9 months, I think the political events of the last 9 months highlight the importance of having some sort of policy discussion, so when you have opportunities for a change in course, the policy can change course. And that simply isn't happening. Here we are, less than a month away from the first round of parliamentary elections in Egypt, and I couldn't begin to tell you what anybody's policy toward anything is. As I count it, if all goes according to plan, there are almost 10 rounds of elections in Egypt in the next year. This is going to be a big iterative process, and you have the elections in 3 rounds, and there are runoffs for each of the 3 rounds. So that's 6 parliamentary elections, upper house, referendum on the Constitution, presidential elections, goes on and on. My hope is that over this process, you at least have some people talking about policy. You at least have people talking about what they would do in office, not on issues like, is Sharia an inspiration or the source of law, but about what do we do about tariffs? What do we do about minimum wage? What do we do about education? What do we do about creating opportunities for Egyptians to excel? I mean, those are how do you incentivize Egyptians to be excellent, right? I mean, if you get past the slogan of "Ala rasak anta Masri," right? To what does it mean to raise up your head, you're Egyptian? What can you do? What does the society help you do? That's the question the parties should ask. That's the question the parties aren't asking. And it seems to me that's the opportunity, is as Egypt has a much more open political space, to have people camping out in that space on policy issues.